Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. So let's see today's daily challenge on Leetcode. I will show you two methods for this. Both are of time complexity O of n, but one of them is better. So let's just see. And if you have done like the past 10 days of daily challenge with me, then this is going to be a very easy problem for you. We need to find the maximum difference between odd and even frequencies. So the thing is that we are given a string consisting of lowercase English letters. Our task is to find the maximum difference between A1 and A2, where A1 has odd frequency and A2 has even frequency. Note that this is not an absolute value difference kind of thing. So the difference may be negative also. So the maximum difference may also turn out to be negative. So this is only you need to take care of in this problem. And n is just 100, but you can solve it in O of n also. So it's quite simple, quite intuitive also. So how will you do this? You know already that you can store it in a map, right? You can store the frequency of the characters in a map. So if you have the string, let's say A, C, D, E, F, X, X, J, let's say you have this string, you can store it in a vector array where each index is of a letter, and 0 index means letter A, 1 index means letter B, and so on till 25. And here A, you can see the A value is 2, the X, Y, Z, X value is 2, J value in somewhere in the middle, it is 1, and C, D, E, F, everything is 1, and remaining are 0. So you can just, what you can do, you can traverse this in a double for loop, right? 26 cross 26 double for loop, and you can just check that whether the difference is, what is the maximum value of difference. So you can keep a variable difference which is initialized to, let's say, 1e3, because each element, the length of the vector is maximum 100. So frequencies can range between like 0 to 100, right? So difference, for safety purpose, the minimum difference, you take it to be minus 1e3, and you do the iteration, a double for loop. Whenever you see something of odd frequency, you just check throughout the array to get an even frequency and just calculate this odd minus even, and just maximize this using this standard maximum functions. So let's just see how we will do it. Uh, you have the string dot size and you make a vector array. This is nothing but a map of length 26, storing the frequency values. You can go through the string. You can go through the string and just store the map, store in the map values. So yeah, store in the map values. And what you can do next, this is quite simple. You keep a difference variable which you initialize to minus 1e3, and you go through all the numbers from 1 to 26, from 0 to 25. Yeah, that's the indices of this map. And if you find something which is odd, a map frequency which is odd, if you find an odd frequency, then again iterate through the map to find an even frequency. Then you will only calculate the difference, right? So if even frequency is there, if an even frequency is there, and also you need to take care that that frequency must be greater than 0. I mean, 0 is also even, right? But we don't need to take care of those things. See, we will not consider frequency of 0. That's a non-existing thing. So yeah, just we will do difference is nothing but maximum value of this odd difference, odd minus even. So this I is the nothing but odd. So I minus j, and this we need to do odd minus even. That's why I did I minus j and difference. What you do here is quite simple. You just return difference. Let's check if it works. You see, it is given that it contains at least one character with odd and at least one character with even. So yeah, that's what. This will be A. This will be A because it starts with A. Starts with A and goes to 0. So A minus A, starting will be 0. So yeah, we do have the accepted string. Let's try to submit it. So yeah, we do have accepted with a good runtime complexity also. But if you see, what is the time complexity of this? This is time complexity is nothing but O of n for the upper loop, O of n for this loop, and this is 26 cross 26, right? So you have nothing but O of n plus 26 cross 26. This is which is also O of n. But one thing, if you see, one thing you can see, you can optimize it further. Your task is to find the maximum difference A1 minus A2, right? So this is fixed. This is not any absolute value. So what you can do is that this odd frequency needs to be maximum and this needs to be minimum for this difference to be maximum, right? You get it. You get it. So let's say you have two numbers x and y. You need to maximize x minus y. You need to find the maximum value of this. Then definitely you need to get the x max minus y mean. Then only you will get the maximum value, right? Because the difference, the gap is much larger in this case as compared to any other case. So what you do, you find out x max and y mean separately. You just find out x max and y mean separately and just calculate. So what you do, you need you need odd frequencies maximum value. So you do odd max, initialize it with something like 183. You do even min and initialize it to something like plus 183. And if it is odd, you just store it in the max value, find the max value. Okay. Else, if it is even, what you do is simpler. It's the same thing exactly. You do just even min equals to main of even min and map I. Yeah. What you do return is really simple. Just return odd max minus even min. Yeah. Let's try to see if it works. We are getting a wrong answer. Let's try to see what exactly is the error. So you are storing the frequency every time and you need odd max minus even min, and you are calculating this with this. Okay. And I is going from 1 to 26. There are only 26 characters. So if map of I is odd, this says that if it is odd, here A is odd. So odd max will go to 5. Okay. And even min, okay, the even min here is coming is 0. Okay. We should not take the value 0, right? Else if map of I not equal to greater than 0. It should be greater than 0. Else if it is coming in the next portion, if it means that it already is even, so that we don't need to take care of. But if it is greater than 0, then we calculate this even thing. Let's try to see now. Yeah, it works. And the time complexity you see, let's submit it or check also. So yeah, we do have accepted this also. And the runtime complexity you see is this n for this and just 26 for this, not 26 plus 26, right? So it increases little bit more. So yeah, that does not make much difference anyways. Okay. So yeah, that was all. It was a really easy problem for today's daily challenge. And I hope your day is going to be as easy as the problem. Thank you so much.